Imagine standing on a battlefield, the ground shaking beneath your feet. And in front of you, a warrior twice your height, his shadow swallowing you whole. He's armed with a sword so big it could cut a man in half with one swing. And you? You have a sling and a handful of stones. Most people would run, but not David. Today, we re-diving into one of the greatest underdog stories ever told, David versus Goliath, a real-life battle that changed the course of history. The story begins in ancient Israel, more than 3,000 years ago. Two armies are locked in a standoff: the Israelites, God's chosen people, and the Philistines, a powerful enemy from the coast. They're camped on opposite hills, with a valley between them. Day after day, the Philistine champion, Goliath, steps forward to challenge anyone from Israel to fight him one-on-one. Goliath isn't just tall, he's a giant, over 9 feet high. His bronze armor alone weighs as much as a grown man. His spear is like a weaver's beam, tipped with iron heavier than most people's swords. He is quite literally a walking tank. And here's the worst part. Every morning and evening for 40 days, he mocks the Israelites, their king, and even their God. And not a single soldier steps forward. Meanwhile, far away from the battlefield, a young shepherd named David is tending sheep. He's the youngest of 8 brothers, too small and inexperienced for war. But David has something the others don't, an unshakable faith in God. David's father sends him to the front lines with bread and grain for his brothers, and as he arrives, he hears Goliath's taunts. David's eyes widen, not in fear, but in disbelief. "Who is this man," he asks, "that he should defy the armies of the living God?" Soldiers laugh at him. His oldest brother gets angry. But David's mind is already made up. Word of David's boldness reaches King Saul, and David is brought before him. Saul looks at this boy, no armor, no battle experience, and shakes his head. But David speaks with quiet confidence. "I've fought lions and bears while protecting my father's sheep. The same God who saved me from them will save me from this Philistine." Reluctantly, Saul agrees, offering his own armor. But it's too heavy. David can barely walk. He removes it, grabs his shepherd's staff, and chooses 5 smooth stones from a stream. The two opponents face each other in the valley. Goliath laughs when he sees David, just a boy with a stick and a sling. "Am I a dog," he roars, "that you come at me with sticks?" David doesn't flinch. "You come against me with sword and spear, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty. Today the Lord will deliver you into my hands." Goliath charges, his armor clanking like thunder. David runs toward him, not away, spinning his sling faster and faster until, whass, a stone flies through the air. The rock strikes Goliath square in the forehead. Time seems to freeze. Then the giant falls, face first, onto the ground with a thud that echoes through the valley. Silence, then chaos. The Philistines scatter, the Israelites charge, and history is made. The story of David and Goliath isn't just about a boy and a giant. It is about facing impossible odds with faith, courage, and action. Faith over fear. David didn't see Goliath's size as a problem. He saw God's power as bigger. Use what you have. David didn't need a sword. His sling and his faith were enough. Run toward your challenges. Instead of backing away, David ran forward. In our own lives, Goliaths come in many forms. Fear, doubt, illness, financial struggles. They may seem unbeatable, but with God's help, no giant is too big. David's victory was not just a win for Israel. It was a reminder for all time that God can use the smallest, weakest, most overlooked person to do something extraordinary. So, what's your Goliath? And are you ready to face it? If you enjoyed this retelling, hit the like button, subscribe for more powerful Bible stories, and share this video with someone who needs a little courage today. Thanks for watching, and remember, your giant is never bigger than your God.